sort of, what do you think the most necessary tool would be if a group were wanting to start off?
Yep. To me, my most necessary bit of equipment would be, I'd definitely say, a voice recorder, so you can actually get an electric voice phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
Any recorder will do it. These days, mobile phones have got great recorders on.
Yeah.
You can use anything from them to a dictaphone right through to high technical microphones that you use in recording studios. But to basically start to get into it is any sort of recording device and basically an EMF meter and a video camera.
Okay. So what is electromagnetic field as EMF?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just checking for anyone that's watching.
The K2 meters that we use, or that people refer to as EMF meters, they'll just basically pick up a electromagnetic field. So they'll basically register when there's a change in the magnetic field in the environment.
Mm.
It's believed that spirits manipulate this. There's a belief that when you do get communication or a spike on it, that's a spirit in your presence. With this equipment, it's one of the main things we use when we actually go to do an investigation, or the first time we go through a house, we actually do what we call a sweep.
Okay.
And we go through and look for any electrical interference, or if there's a certain area that's got high EMF in it. It could be like a natural EMF that's coming from overhead power lines, or could be coming from a fuse box in a house that's very close to a wall, so it'll give a false reading on it. So we basically note down with this equipment as to what we're getting as a false reading, and then we know we don't go into this corner or we don't go into that hallway because that's going to give us a false reading.
Okay. Do you is there like a simple, like, could you just shut off the main power to the house?
You can, but even when you've got your main power shut off, you're still going to have, if you had an interference, you're still going to have it coming through into the wall. So the EMF meters are specifically designed to pick up electrical interference.
Okay. That's I guess that makes it a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
But so I guess, would that be the most expensive tool?
They're probably the cheapest.
The EMF meters. Okay, I guess like every maybe tradie needs them when they're. Who exactly uses EMF?
Electricians use them a lot. They use them to read power faults and stuff. They're also used to nuclear technicians. They actually use them to pick up on whether or not there's leaks in nuclear energy through radiation plants and stuff like that.
Okay.
A lot of it is also for basically microwave frequencies. So people will actually use an EMF to see how much interference is in their house, because there's the belief that that electromagnetic fields cause cancer or brain tumours, all sorts of belief with them. It's like the mobile phones, that the more you use it, the more chance you've got of developing cancer.
Yeah.
So you actually get people that'll buy them and walk around their house to see where they've got high areas of EMF.
Yeah, don't put your head there.
Yeah, which I guess is sort of no weirder than what it is when we walk around with them and see if there's a ghost in the house. So,
of course. Do you know how? I've always been curious. Like, it seems like a valid as any other device to use when you're searching for paranormal activity. But the idea of the EMF, was that just a device that people had back then, and they decided, might give us something?
I believe it was just a device that was developed to pick the interference in the normal electromagnetic energy in the air. Because everywhere basically there is small amounts of EMF. And through people doing ghost hunting and through the development over the years, they've realised, well, hang on, this is picking up stuff that it shouldn't be picking up, and this is responding to me asking it to light up a certain colour or for it to stop lighting up a certain colour. So they've just basically realised that it's a tool they can use for communication.
Okay, I see.